What is going on, guys? This is Mias, and this is going to be the really nice zombie testing video. This is going to be especially against the meta, so before you start, friendly reminder, of course you already know it, to like and subscribe because it motivates me so much to keep making videos like these. And let's jump into the first combo, the first replay. I'm going second, unfortunately. I have one hand shot, but I'm forced to use it right away. Normally, I wouldn't use the Gamma on a Dolphin, but since he has a monster with over 1200 attack, I'm forced to, otherwise he's just gonna discard it. Is it gonna be enough? Well, if he gets lucky with his tactic talents, I instantly lose the game. And this Fleury de Fleur, I don't think does much. He would have to revive a level 2. Yeah, okay, so that actually doesn't do anything, a level 2 or lower. But if he draws an extender, I lose, and yeah, he does. So yeah, now he can full combo as if nothing ever happened. And if you play like 10 bricks in your deck, well, not 10 bricks, but Desbot 1 is like attack a Tumborg, but not a Garnet. Mecha Phantom Beast monster, Coat Wing, that, however, is a Garnet. But yeah, he's not gonna draw any of that. Only gonna draw the good cards because he's good at the game, unlike me. And yeah, I mean, what does the actual combo do? Not that much in terms of actual legit negates, but it's still going to be enough for me to die because look at my hand. I have one normal summon and the rest are just blanks, which is the issue with zombies going second, that you usually need a lot of live cards to play, so when you draw blanks, well, you're not going too far. And yeah, I mean, he's just popping off Double Herald, Charlemagne, Enphase, freaking everything, and I'm gonna top deck another one of those normal summons instead of drawing something actual useful, like, I don't know, Super Poly. Why would I draw that? Like, why ever? But no. At this point, I'm basically just gonna die. He's gonna Herald Search, as if this was of any use. I mean, he could have just never played a single Necros card and it would have been enough. Like, the Infernoble part did the whole job here. 2 interruptions were way more than enough. Even 1 is probably enough. Like, the Charlemagne pop is probably just all you really need, because yeah, I mean, what else can I do? Replace the hand shops with other cards? No. And then replace the consistency with other cards, like, I don't know, more interruptions. How do I get my engine going? Like, ever? Yeah, never. So that's the issue with the deck, and I hope the message was clear, but don't worry because I am going to get my revenge on whoever is able to beat me on game 2, so let's get into it. Yeah, so now I'm going first, and will I actually be able to get my revenge? I'm drawing Artifact Scythe again, but it's not that bad. It's really not like drawing Scythe normally as you would do in other decks, because, you know, Needle Fiber is already a way to pop your Scythe, so it's all good in the hood. And yeah, I'm just gonna go the Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2 thing. Banshee isn't a trigger effect, by the way, it's a quick effect. You don't have to do the Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2. You can do Banshee before, which is relevant when you're under Droll. You can't do the Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2 under Droll, because the Glue Up Bloom would actually use the effect to draw, and not a special summon. But now I even have no cards in my hand, so even if he somehow finds a way to go for Necros of Trishula, he wouldn't be able to banish, and I would find a way to use the Super Poly before, so yeah, it would never really trigger against me. What is this hand? Regardless of what it was, he had a 0% chance to win, because Zombie World prevents him from going into Isolde. Yeah, even the Necros part can't do anything, and I also have Rivalry, and Banshee, and Super Poly, as if that wasn't enough, and I can even make Baroness with Needle Fiber, and he's under Scythe, so Merry Christmas, Happy Land, let's get into the next one. See, the really cool thing about this is that when I'm comboing, I'm not like heavy comboing, so Nibiru doesn't do anything against me, and I'm not really searching for my deck to my hand or drawing, so Droll and Logbird also doesn't do jack against me. And yeah, whatever, 2 cards is just way more than enough for the combo. Just Solitaire or Uni-Zombie plus Banshee or Mizuki or whatever. Yeah, Vampire Sucker, blah blah blah. Next turn draw 1, probably draw a hand shop if I'm good at the game, but if I'm not gonna draw a hand shop. Well, actually it doesn't matter because I already have Ash and I can't use the Gamma that I draw even if I draw it. Now I tag it into the TG Wonder Magician, because when it's destroyed I draw 1 card, so that's kind of relevant. And he goes set 3, which is kind of scary, because if I can't really do anything that would, I don't know, prevent him from exploding on me, I'm just gonna die. But I don't know, I don't really see this. I technically could have lost depending on how he built his deck, but he played just too many win more cards. Like, the Time Thief deck is really good if it built correctly, but I don't know, like playing Judgment, Double or Nothing, no, the Double or Nothing you can argue is kind of good, but Summoner Monk, do you really want to play that in Time Thief? No, you already have good normal summons, so this is clearly incorrect. And yeah, whatever. I mean, I can't really blame him for playing Retrograde and Basil Chip, but yeah, the Crackdown, I also don't know if I'd play that. Regardless, you could have argued this could have been just another card, like another hand shop, and it wouldn't have done anything. But anyways, let's get into the next one. Alright, I'm going to be going first against this Dragma Invoke deck. I don't even know why I said Eldritch, but yeah, I'm getting Veilard, which sucks, and I have to pass on literally nothing, so if he Dusters me, I'm gonna die, because yeah, the Artifact side doesn't really do much against him, and will he duster me? Well, probably not, because he doesn't have duster in his hand, right? Yeah, so he shouldn't be able to duster me, except that you're gonna find out soon enough. I don't know why he, yeah, okay, I mean, it doesn't matter, but yeah. Now, of course, he's gonna prosperity into the duster. I feel like he should have done that prior, because I don't know, I just actually kind of cucked the effect of Ecclesia, and now I'm using Scythe. He's chaining Fleur de Lis, which is so cute. It's not doing anything. Yeah, and whatever, he's just passing turn there. I have nothing. I'm on top deck mode with Gozuki and pretty much nothing. This card, however, is not doing anything, the Shadow Schism. So if I can play there, I should be able to win, even though I had a really horrible start because I got Veilered on the Gozuki and I got Dustered on the Rivalry plus Zombie World lock. Absolutely dreadful. But again, he should have Prosperity'd first. I don't really like how players are really trying to get as much damage as possible. You could have just halved it and then used your pop for another card. I feel like it would have been better. Or instead of sending the Entis, you could have sent the Apkalon. That would have been so much better. But yeah, you want to see your options before you start using like the search cards sometimes. The other way around also applies. That's something that you're also going to see in this video, by the way. Like me using the effect of Banshee on my opponent's end phase, so I don't draw into Zombie World next turn. That is definitely really relevant. But yeah, at this point I'm just gonna win because he really can't play. I even banished the Alistair with my Doom King instead of the Fleur de Lis, so he wouldn't be able to use top deck invocations and stuff like that, which was pretty well played on my end. But yeah, anyways, that's it for this one. Let's get into the next one. Yeah, did you notice something? This guy drew Alistair and Nadir 2 games in a row. Yeah, it must be nice, but yeah, I mean, whatever. It is what it is. And freaking summon limit. Oh my god. Oh, this card's really good. This card is really good. Oh, but what's the dinosaur on the artwork, by the way? If you know, let me know in the comment section below, because I have no idea. Anyways, at this point, he's just gonna pass on the a lot. Summon limit, punishment, Merkaba, and Fleur de Lis, which is 4 interruptions. But don't worry, because I'm pretty skillful at Yugi mons. I should be able to play through most for now, but can I win? That's the thing. So this is gonna be one heck of a grind game. Top deck Ash too, when I have freaking 4 normal summons and no live play. So I literally have the super poly here, and now all of his cards are useless. Fleur de Lis just doesn't do anything, and he could actually go invocation. I think he had nothing. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, wait, hold on. Am I missing something? Maybe. But the Zombie World doesn't do anything against this deck. That's so freaking annoying. Like, he never needs spellcasters or like a specific type in order to play. So Zombie World isn't even a floodgate. Anyways, at this point, I'm just gonna eat the summon limit to my face, which is really annoying. That's actually worse than getting impermed, because it actually stays on the field. And on top of that, he's actually popping me, which is also really annoying. You're about to notice a huge misplay that I'm gonna do soon enough. By the way, how many? Okay, he only went into one Rakaba. Okay, sure, that makes sense. Oh my god, he has so many more cards than I do. Alright, this was a huge misplay. I don't know why in the heck I did that. I should have went normal summon Gozuki and then used the effect to send either the Doom King or the Glow Bloom and then summon from my deck, because I would have been able to dodge just pretty much everything. But for some freaking reason, I just randomly special summoned the Uni Zombie from my graveyard with Mizuki. That was a dumb move. Don't do that at home. Really bad. And yeah, this, whatever. You can bring back your garbage. El Mirage doesn't do anything to my life. Now I'm actually gonna get back the Doom King. I couldn't send the Bloom because that would be summon number 3 and I'm under summon limit. Oh yeah, I just regretted all of that once it happened. And by the way, in case you were wondering why I didn't use the effect of Needle Fiber to tag out when he tried destroying it with Ogoides, it's simply because I couldn't, since this effect pops on a special summon and he has Meltdown on the field. So just try to clarify that. And yeah, the Zombie World is just being super useless here. If I top deck another Super Poly, that could be nice, but what am I gonna top deck? Yeah, not a good card. He already has an established board. I can't do anything with Rivalry. The Zombie World is ironically being really bad here. I could technically set the Zombie World and then set Rivalry and then flip it on standby so he has to get rid of 2 cards. But, well, technically 1 card because this El Mirage doesn't have any value anyways. He shouldn't have used the effect of El Mirage here. I think it was kind of incorrect. Nah, I don't think it would have mattered. Yeah, it doesn't really change much. Anyways, this Doom King is really annoying, by the way. Yeah, it keeps coming back. This was so bad. I don't know why the heck I flipped Rivalry at the middle of nowhere. That was such a dumb one. Because now I'm just gonna die. He has the freaking invocation. And he can just use it right away. So, yeah, Purgatrio. How am I outing this? How am I outing a Purgatrio? The only way I am is if I draw like an actual zombie monster that can use its effect. Otherwise, I'm literally decking. I also don't know why the heck I used Rivalry here. I am such a moron. He's not doing anything. This doesn't have any targets, and he ran out of fusion monsters to summon with the Alistair, so I'm pretty sure he doesn't play. Oh, okay, he had the Maximus. Oh wow, that's, yeah, and another punishment? Nobody plays 2 punishments? Oh wow, that's actually... Okay, yeah, never mind. I didn't misplay. Okay, I'm in the absolute. I misplayed because nobody plays more than 1 punishment and nobody main decks Maximus, like ever. They side into it in case they know that they're playing against a deck that doesn't have the targets in the extra deck. But yeah, game 1 Maximus is not the way to go. But anyways, I'm just gonna do some plays, and yeah, just gonna eat the Imperm, which is the most annoying thing in the world, because all I really needed to do was just banish this Purgatrio and I won, but no. So because of that, I have no target, no out, sorry, to this Purgatrio. I'm just gonna die here. It's just this simple. 1 Purgatrio was enough to kill me, and yeah, it was all my fault. I can't use the Super Poly, obviously, because I control a freaking zombie monster, and the Super Poly target is a dragon. Dragon Necro Nether Soul Dragon, not zombie Necro. I know it's weird, a dragon that uses 2 zombie materials. So yeah, and my opponent only had 1 monster, so I would have to do like sketchy shenanigans like Crash the Doom King, and then set the zombie, uni-zombie, and then use the effect. But yeah, anyways, completely my fault. Again, let's get into the next one. Against Galaxy Eyes, not the most meta deck, but don't worry, because I'm still going to be showcasing this deck in action quite well. He's gonna Desires into... This guy has a good hand. That's a good and a half hand, by the way. Yeah, it's fine because I have Rivalry and Zombie World Lock, so... You're dead. Let's get into the next one. Okay, I promise this will be better. My opponent is going first. He has Nibiru, Tactic Talents, all the package to win. He's even searching with Vanisher. He's already at a +2. And then Photon Orbital, search for Afterglow, make Starlight. I'm gonna give you that Gamma, but it's fine because he still has 5 cards in the hand, and he baited one of my hand traps just to go into Tactic Talents and then have 6 cards in the hand. So as if nothing ever happened, and this guy just casually isn't banishing anything at all with Desires, you know, just Happy Land City. When I go Desires, I banish like all of my engine cards, and I draw Desires and Desires. And yeah, I'm just gonna go for Soul Flare with a Photon Lord. Going first, he has a freaking Light Warrior and a Light Dragon. I have Super Poly to go into Mud Dragon of the Swamp. So I just want to give a big hug to my opponent because I just shotgunned this on draw phase. Otherwise, this has a quick effect to search for a Galaxy or Photon card, and I can't allow him to go +1. So I'm doing this ASAP, which is really relevant. Don't do it on like standby or something, because if you say standby, people might be like, oh no, hold on, end of draw phase, Photon Lord effect, and then your Super Poly just doesn't do anything, because they still get the search, and if you can't kill them, well, they might be able to play next turn. So yeah, anyways, good food for thought. At this point, I'm just gonna eat the Nibiru, which doesn't change a single shit in my life. I couldn't care less. And yeah, Pot of Prosperity, if I get Super Poly or Rivalry, I should be gooch. I get Super Poly really early, but I don't get Rivalry, but I literally don't care. Needle Fiber, and then I'm just gonna pass here. I'm gonna get the draw with Formula Synchron, so it's fine to Super Poly with no cards in hand. Again, really relevant. Yo, this guy Desires again, and draws the good cards, banishes nothing, and again, even has targets in his deck. He has another Afterglow, Galaxy Soldier, Happy Land City. He plays a lot of hand traps, Ash, Nibiru, in a deck that isn't considered to be really consistent. But yeah, this Galaxy Trance could actually resolve because apparently, again, he had the targets. And I'm just gonna banish the Photon Dragon. At this point, I'm gonna draw 1 card. He's gonna Forbidden Orbital, and I'm going to go Sun Saga Pop. And yeah, at this point, when he tries to jump over the Nibiru token, the Happy Land City thing is that it's a zombie monster, so I can just banish a Shiranui from my graveyard and protect it from destruction. Absolutely fantastic. So that's it. That's all for my beautiful zombie testing video. If you guys have any comments or feedback, let me know in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, all the beautiful package, and I'll see you next time. Peace.